Hey guys, we have to talk today about some comics. Let's start this video now. Hey guys, your pal Rob here. Glad to see your smiling faces today. If you've come to see cool comics, classic covers, spec comics, awesome comic stories, you're at the right channel. Welcome aboard. Alright guys, let's start with the comics. Alright guys, let's start with this book right here. I found another one. X-Men, the worst X-Men ever. This is the first appearance of Miranda, and I talked about this book, I believe, in the last video. Found another copy here for $4. Miranda is the most powerful character in, the most powerful mutant in Marvel Comics. So, but she's not in the 616 universe as far as I know. But just an interesting book. Is it a good spec? Probably not. But it's a really interesting book. It goes over her powers too. So if you want something that's interesting, this book right here is pretty good. X-Men, the worst X-Men ever, issue number 3. Alright guys, my next comic is going to be this book right here. White Tiger, number 1. This is from the 2000 series. This is the first appearance of Angela Del Toro as White Tiger. And I got these books for about $6 for the pair. It runs about 10 to 20 raw. It goes for about $300 and 9.8. I think it's probably a good spec. We see her, possibly, but I think it's a good book, guys. If you guys see this book for 10 or less, I recommend it. Alright guys, the next comic I have here is going to be Something is Killing the Children, number 8. This is the second print, and paid cover for it. It goes for about 15 to 30, I think, somewhere in that range, raw. And guys, anything under 10 or 11, I think, wherever it is, any later printings on this book right here, or variants, are worth picking up. Very popular book, and I recommend it as a good spec. Something is Killing the Children, number 8. Second print. Alright guys, my next comic here is going to be The Evil Dead, number 1. From 2008. Alright guys, I said before this was the first appearance of Ash, but it isn't. Ash's first appearance is in the Army of Darkness, number 1. This is the first appearance of just the comic The Evil Dead from the movie. So it's still pretty cool. I love horror comics. So this is the first appearance of The Evil Dead. For those who saw the movie back in the day, you know. So if you guys see this book right here, I think it's a good spec. For those who collect horror books, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, this comes under that category of classic horror comics. So I recommend it as a good spec. Alright guys, the next comic here is Avengers from the 2010 series. This is the second print. Got it for about $4. Thanks, Tom. Anyway, this is the first appearance of Azari. Azari is the son of T'Challa, the Black Panther, and Storm from an alternate, I guess, universe. So, we see his character. Well, right now, I have no idea, but I thought this is an interesting book. This book goes for about 30 plus raw. And if you see this book, there's also a first print, but if you see the second print, this is probably a little more desirable. So if you see this book for 10 or less, I recommend you getting it, guys. Hey guys, if you ever sell your comic collection, I recommend Infinity Comics. They're a great company, they pay fair, they buy collections large or small. If you do contact them, tell me your pal Rob sent you. Alright guys, this next book I have, I hope you picked up. I told you guys to get it, you saw it cheap. The price of this book actually wasn't too bad. And that book right now is Canto number 1. Guys, this is one of the hottest books going right now. This book is going for 200 plus in raw right now. I'm sure easily over $1,000 in 9.8. Now I bought a bunch of copies, as you can see here. I bought a bunch of copies of that book a few months ago when they were $20 each. I told you guys, I said, guys, please get this book. It will be optioned. This is an incredible story, and I could see it. The book was expensive just on the buzz. It had no option buzz at all, but it just, such an incredible story, it had to be optioned. Well, I was right. So, if you guys see this book for $100 or less, and it's in VF, near mint condition, get it. I think even now at $200 it's still a good book. Because apparently, from what I read on the Key Collector app, there were 6,000 and change ordered. So that means this book is not, it's not necessarily rare, but it's not common either. That's a really low number. So it's being developed for an animated series. So guys, this book was going to be crazy. This book, if that happens, and I think it is, such a good story. Now you guys know about Bone, right? The comic Bone #1. That book goes for a lot of money, although it's probably half the print run. And that has been in developmental, I guess, hell for a couple of years. So, but this one will be, I believe it will be turned into a show, hopefully sometime soon. And this book will be insane. So if you guys see this book, Canto #1, for $100, I think it's a steal right now. Because right now it's going for $200 raw, and they're starting to disappear on eBay. And also, if you guys see these books here also, the later prints. This is issue 1, second print. Got this for $4. This one is, I believe, according to the Key Collector app, in the 3,600 print number range or ordered. So there's this book. This book can still be had for about $30 to $40. I think it's a good deal. I'm gonna buy some more of these. Then there's also the third print #1. This one has about, I think, 2,100 and change ordered. So guys, these books are gonna be gone soon. So if you guys see these books right here, Canto #1, this is the second print and third print for $30, $40. I think they're a great spec. I think they're all great spec right now. So if you guys see any of those books, I recommend you guys, if you have the wherewithal, at least get one copy. Hey, if you got any value out of this video, leave a like. If you enjoyed the comics, leave a like. If you have any questions about the comics, the prices, the video, or anything else, put that in the comment section below. And also make sure you have your notification turned on, because I upload videos pretty frequently. Alright, ladies and gents, I'll see you next time.